Here's a quick overview of how Epicor IP&O can boost service levels and improve your bottom line. Epicor IP&O serves two core functions: generating accurate demand forecasts and optimizing inventory stocking policies like safety stock or min-max. We'll cover the demand planning workbench first, since everything starts with the forecast. Demand Planner is purpose-built for generating and managing forecasts, tracking the accuracy, and agreeing on a consensus before executing on those forecasts in your ERP system. Logging into the program, you start off looking at your historic demand data, such as historic sales or usage imported from your ERP system. By clicking on the Forecast tab, you'll be able to see the forecast Demand Planner has generated automatically. IP&O analyzes the history and will determine for you which forecast model to use for each item. It tailors its approach to work with your data, factoring in seasonality, trend, and intermittency. This ensures that this first forecast iteration is representative of your demand landscape. You will have access to a graphic view where you can visualize your historic demand, denoted in red, and your forecast, shown in green. Additionally, you can drill down from group-level forecasts to find forecasts for individual items. And you can drill down even further and look into the history and demand forecast of each individual item by location. You can easily make adjustments to your forecasts right in the workbench. We can adjust an individual item at an individual location. We can also adjust entire groups of products, and the workbench will blow that change down to all the items that make up the group. This way, we can enrich the forecast with feedback from stakeholders that may be thinking about the forecast at different levels of the business. Demand Planner will also keep track of forecast accuracy. The Forecast versus Actuals tab is where you can easily compare your forecasts with actual demand. Demand Planner will store multiple forecasts for comparison, including the statistical forecast, your final forecast, and even other scenarios you may choose to archive. The system will report on a variety of metrics, including unit error, percentage error, and bias, which can be visualized graphically or in a table view. Once you've signed off on the forecast, you can export the forecast on demand to your ERP system. Complementing Demand Planner is Inventory Optimization, which will optimize your stocking policies by predicting stockout risk and inventory costs ahead of time. You can then make better inventory decisions based on IP&O's inventory trade-off predictions, or key performance predictors. Then you can decide how much you're willing to spend to mitigate stockout risk. This intuitive dashboard shows your current policy against a what-if scenario. IP&O stress tests your existing inventory policies to predict their performance, and then you can run what-if scenarios to calibrate policies and entertain alternatives. In the item view, you can see the system analyzes every stocked item at every stocking location. Since the workbench predicts a service level for every item, the system highlights the blind spots in our inventory so we can proactively boost inventory before running into shortages and proactively reduce stocking levels to avoid excess. You can work with individual items, but the power of Workbench shines when working with groups. You can slice and dice your inventory however you wish. Here I'm going to isolate items I have designated as Never Out. Back in the Inventory Optimization Summary dashboard, now we can target the service level we want for these items. Based on our targeted service level, the workbench will automatically boost stock for some items and pull it back for others, auto-computing the min-max for all these items and maximizing the cost-effectiveness of our stocking policies. You can shape your inventory by group to ensure that your stocking levels are commensurate with the organization's appetite for risk and spend, and communicate the predicted impacts to all stakeholders in the organization. Thank you for joining us today to catch a glimpse of how IP&O can revolutionize your forecasting and inventory management strategy. Call your customer account manager to get started today.